Sport for All was born really out of our desire to find a sport for every child in the school, not necessarily those sporty children, but those harder to reach children who don't necessarily take part in any activities. We started really by contacting the community clubs and trying to gain their involvement. We had an evening where they all attended and were able to have a stand, and the parents and children came along and spoke to the clubs, and some joined up. That then evolved into a Friday afternoon offering of sports now that we do instead of a traditional promises play that other schools may have. And we offer about 15 different sports. Some are run by teaching staff, some are run by community clubs or volunteer parents, and the children are on a rota and go through and experience as many different sports as they can. And these are generally sports that you wouldn't find on a traditional PE timetable. But really we want to just ignite a bit of a spark in them that would take them through into adulthood, just have that healthy lifestyle and for sport to be part of their lifestyle, because we're all quite passionate about it here.
So we started by taking the Year 5, all of Year 5, down onto the green one afternoon a week through the beginnings of the summer term, and found that they started to enjoy their bowls. They then wanted to play more after the curriculum bowls, so they then stayed on for the out-of-school club for the rest of term. And then when we offered the holiday facility, some of them then stayed on right through the summer holiday playing bowls again. This happens every year. Now everyone thinks, you've got to be sporty to do sport. You haven't at all. In fact, some of the children that come down are difficult children. They can present problems in a discipline class situation. And yet, interestingly, they can come and play bowls, and we find that it can be very therapeutic.
I was really bent on finding a sport for every single child. There must be some out there. Our PE curriculum was just the 2 hours a week, as most schools do, but introducing that Sports for All additional hour on a Friday has increased it to 3. In the term that the children do their swimming, it's 4 hours of PE per week. Without the commitment, the whole school commitment, it wouldn't be possible. It just wouldn't be possible. Our results are, amongst the best in the country.
We are having a coach come in every other week to work alongside a teacher, and then in the week that they're not here, the teacher has to run the class without the help of obviously the qualified coach. So they are being taught alongside the coach on what they need to be teaching the children, and also how to develop their sessions and help improve the children further.
A few years ago, I'd never thought that I would be actually teaching, let alone teaching PE. I have worked with other members of staff here, observed other PE lessons, and then working alongside different coaches. That's improved me as a PE teacher.
Of course, this is all worthwhile if we can get the parents involved as well. It's no good the kids coming and learning here and getting really into their cycling and then just stopping because they don't do it out of school. And this will progress into the secondary school and ultimately into just their lives. Whilst St Breock is quite a small school, we're very fortunate that we have several other schools around us, all part of the cluster school approach to sort of bringing kids from different schools together and competing.
We get to try different sports, do new ones and stuff. We do, I don't know how many sports, we do loads and loads of sports. On the newsletter that we get every term, there's a club list, and you can put your name down for things you want to do. Every PE lesson's different. You barely ever have the same one.
If you do sports before a lesson, a sitting down lesson, then it gets all the energy out of you, so then you're more calm to learn.